All right, so we got ourselves here.
What's going on, guys? It's Alfie with Asian Persuasion 2008. I just got 5th place at the St. Louis Regional playing Odion Fiendsmith. So let's get into it. So we play 3 of the man. He's the man. He's really good. I played 2 Anubis. I was between 2 and 3, but I ended up on 2 because I wanted to play 40 cards, and this card loses to Droll. We play the Circuit, part of the combo. You play 3 Engraver, Lurie, Lacrima. And then my own personal spicy touch is I added Nemesis Flag and Protos. I was on this for 2 months, and then I saw everyone start switching to Protos. Like, no, they're stealing my thunder. But I've been practicing with this deck for a while. I wanted to showcase the combo with this in this deck specifically. And then for hand traps, I maxed out on, not maxed out, but I played 3 of each of the good Fuas, or Fua and Perulia. This card was incredible today. Very good. It just ended a lot of turns, and since you're playing a slow trap deck, you kind of need more time. And then I played 2 Nib. I didn't play the 3rd because I just wanted to keep it at 40. And then for the spells, you play 3 Treasures of the Kings with the Terraforming. Best card in the deck by far. You played 2 Tract, the Temple of the Kings, and then I played a Talents, which was very strong, and then 3 Super Poly, which I'm kind of iffy on it. It ended up winning me a couple rounds, so it definitely did its job getting me to top cut, but I might cut it in the future.
Any thoughts of a card that you would actually like replace it with?
Maybe Droplet. Droplet could be good. It kind of serves the same purpose, but it isn't as awkward against rogue decks. And then for the trap cards, I played 2 Serpent and 2 Swamp Deity. I see a lot of people switch into 1 of this, and I just wasn't comfortable doing that. I need to test it a little bit more, but it seemed like I wanted more trap cards. And then I played the Statue. I kept cutting this card and then putting it back in. I think this card is a necessary engine requirement, unfortunately, even though it sucks to draw. And then I played, there can be only 1, probably one of the best floodgates out right now. I didn't play any Malice, so it really wasn't good today, but I don't think I'd cut it. And then I played Verdict of Anubis. This card's very good when you can resolve it, and the Paradise. So that's the main deck, 40 cards. We'll move on to the extra deck. I play Requiem, we play Fiendsmith cards, so we just play the standard package. I don't play Agnamundi, there's just not room. You're probably wondering, why is there not room? You're playing an Odion deck, but it's because we play Super Poly, so we have to have targets for that. So I have Mud Dragon, Garura, and then I play this for Malice boards. You can just, if they end on like the allied code with the 2 Malice links and the Firewall, and they're all pointing to each other, you can just eat the allied code and the 2 Malice links, and then Firewall doesn't point to anything, and you have a 3000 negate for a summon. So it's pretty good. And then I played SP Little Knight, still a Hat Rabbit, probably the best card in the extra deck by far. And then Link Spider for awkward like boards where you need to link off the normal trap monster to get an effect monster. And then I play 1 Divine Serpent. The second one comes up occasionally, but usually if you're at that point, it's already a grind game, and this deck actually is a pretty good grind game, so I didn't need it. Then I play Typhon, and then the final card is Infernal Flame Banshee. So for the side deck, we have 3 Droll, best hand trap right now. I didn't want to main it because I had 6 Charmies in my deck. The 3rd Nib, and then the 3 Lancias, and then I played a 6-card Solemn package. We play all 6 of those. They're really good to draw first, and then another just good floodgates for when you're going first. Continuous traps are always nice in this deck.
Yeah, no, oh god, that was so good.
There's a combo with this deck where if you open just the man and any spell or trap, you can end on quite a good board. So I'll show that real quick. So let's say we opened it with, there can be only 1. So summon the man, effect a search, grab treasures, treasures effect to set Apophis, You set the spell or trap you drew. Effect to search with the field spell. Grab the circuit. Circuit effect. Banish Nibiru. Effect of the circuit to search for the temple. And then you go activate the serpent, set your other trap card, and then since this is a level 4, you just make the Banshee here. This is summon 4, so you can't get nibbed, so they have to have another out for it. Usually they're going to use their Astra Imperm on the man or the field spell. So you use the effect of the Infernal Flame Banshee, you grab your Nemesis flag, and then since the circuit banishes the nib to summon, you already have something for the flag. So you can just keep this in your hand and keep playing your turn, knowing that you can set up a Protos after everything. So you link these two off for a Moon of the Closed Sky, or Closed Heaven, and then you do your Fiendsmith things. Requiem into Lacrima, Lacrima send Engraver, and then set up basically to the point where you're at, where you're threatening the Caesar. They have to nib here. If they don't, you make the Caesar. And then you can summon the flag. Flag effects puts the nib back, searches Protos. And then you banish the Infernal Flame Banshee, the Man with the Mark or the Circuit, and one of your Fiendsmith cards, or this would get shuffled back. So it has to be either the Lacrima or the Requiem. I'm not necessarily sure which one's correct yet. I haven't really gotten that far with it. Sometimes I do either one, so we'll just do this one for now. It's probably the Lacrima. So you can send cards with Engraver later. So then you summon the Protos out. The Infernal Flame Banshee triggers because this is a Pyro on the field. So it summons back. And then these can turn into your Hat Rabbit. So I guess the board's like this. And then the Hat Rabbit sets the another copy of this or the statue, depending on your hand. So basically, you're ending on Protos, and you can call light or dark, because you have the Hat Rabbit. You can call water against Mermail, because you got the Caesar. And then you have whatever trap card you set from your hand, plus a negate trap and another trap monster to trigger the Hat Rabbit. So typically you win the game if you can get that far, and it plays really well through hand traps. So yeah, that's the deck. Shout out to Mystic TCG and everyone that tests with me and comes to locals. I just love playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Thanks.